Psychological warfare involves the planned use of propaganda and other psychological operations to influence the opinions, emotions, attitudes, and behavior of opposition groups. Since prehistoric times, warlords and chiefs have recognized the importance of weakening the morale of their adversaries. Devon, being an army personnel for the better half of his life, is a master of this tactic. He has successfully executed this technique against Michael Todd, Yevhen Prudnik,
You fart, Prudnik? Look at
Hermes Gasparini,
number one guy in the world right there.
and Denis Saplenkov.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Patrick.
Lavan proved to be his most difficult adversary till date. In their first encounter, Devon tried his mind games to the extent of being extremely personal and dangerously below the belt.
Pussy. That's it, Lavan. That's it.
Lavan got affected for sure, but it only made him more mad and bigger. Devon paid the price in the form of a humiliating defeat. Still, Devon somehow managed to lull his mind into believing that he can defeat Lavan the second time and prepared his body accordingly in the past year.
Oh, so easy.
Lavan still thinks he cannot be defeated, and Devon is hellbound to prove him wrong. The urge to climb this Everest is more tempting for Devon because of the ongoing shoot of the climax of a documentary on his life. What better climax would be for an illustrious career like Devon's to have won the greatest match of his life against an invincible adversary? In the recent podcast of Enyan Terzi, Devon tried his level best to get into the mind of Lavan and psych him further into obscurity and get him off from his path towards victory. His first tactic was to show Lavan his food while eating it and lying about his weight.
315 pounds.
Lavan proved to be no stranger to the eating behaviors of Devon, as they both share similar food habits. Seeing his first volley going to a waste, Devon threw another one and asked Lavan whether he engraved his name onto the hammer.
Did you get your name stamped on the hammer yet?
Lavan destroyed this one as well.
I'm exercising so much that I can't find time to get it done. But I will find time and I will write my name on it, but it still will remain with me. So
Devon approaches further and tried to convince Lavan that he is 2 times stronger than the last time they faced each other.
I'm so much stronger this time. I'm so much stronger. Like, imagine like my best shape was like the ground, and now my shape is climbed to the top of the mountain, and on that mountain there's a tree on top of the mountain, and I climb on top of that, and then way off in the distance I see a star, and it's like 5 galaxies past the star.
I'm very happy that you're stronger. The first time around you were quite weak, and you being stronger now, this makes me happy. This makes me excited and motivated, so I'm just happier now.
Lavan's answer to this one was so witty that Devon couldn't even counter it and started talking all kind of nonsense.
It's not always just about how big you are, Lavan, you flubbery belly man.
Including his loss to Sabine Bedeluscu and his performance in his last match with Hermes.
What happened with that guy from, was it Romania? Who's that guy? Sabin Badalescu. What happened in that match?
He even asked about the guy who threw water on Lavan after he felt exhausted in the same match.
Your friend who, with the water bottle, is he gonna be there this time?
One could only feel pity on such behavior by a seasoned athlete like Devon, and so did Lavan.
I just pity you. I just feel sorry for you.
After this, signs of irritation seemed quite apparent on Lavan's face, and he accidentally revealed how he is not showing all his training to everyone.
The problem is that you believe what you see.
Is there something that's being hidden? Are you hiding something from us?
Which seems pretty obvious, but Devon got more agitated and started his good old preaching stuff on how he has been open about his training and how Lavan is preparing in the shadows.
There are many different types of warfare. There's warfare that takes place in the shadows, and apparently my warfare is so powerful that Lavan has chosen to use the shadow route.
When nothing seems to be working for Devon, he started to bring Lavan's family into it. He started weirdly apologizing to all of Georgia, Irakli, Lavan's girlfriend, Lavan's father, his mother, his dog, and whatnot.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lavan. I'm sorry to your mother. I'm sorry to your father. I'm sorry to Irakli.
It is also quirky and edgy that Lavan had to interrupt Devon and ask him to take his pill and tell him that he is wasting his time.
You're wasting the time. You need to take your pill. It's time.
When Devon's army of die-hard fans saw him getting defeated in this psychological war, one of them came to Devon's defense.
Junkie, I can hear Levan's wife behind him telling him what to say, and he is still losing the mind games with Devon. How does he expect to win the actual match?
Devon shamelessly thanked this anonymous fan, felt a little relieved, and took a sigh of respite. But Lavan was on another level of wits that day.
She is not taking part in this discussion. She knows that I will win. Neither she needs to scream during the competition.
This jibe of Lavan on Jody made Devon agitated to the core, and he lost all his common sense. The final nail on the coffin was put by Engen when he asked Devon about the shutout stakes on arm bet.
Devon, one last question. Why on the arm bets you need to win only one round, and then he needs to win all 6?
Well, because
No, this is special. Be quiet.
he just got to win the first 4.
Now Devon tried the next few minutes to explain this to all 3 of them, but Lavan could not stop laughing on the futility of it all. Finally, Devon raised the issue of Lavan's weight again, to which he had no problems
Why
earlier.
is that?
Because he's 420 pounds and 35 years old, and I'm
But
260.
This proved the bewildered state of Devon's mind only after the first trip of ketamine. I hope he's not gonna do the rest of the remaining 5 of them. If you like my content and love arm wrestling, then like, share and subscribe. Keep healthy, keep hustling. This is Nitin Vats signing off.